Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mad Evolution Studio. I'm Donnie Pettit, your host today. We have a very special guest in studio with us. We have the managing partner and founder of the Davillier Law Group and a general partner of Mad Energy, Mr. Daniel Davillier on my left today. Daniel, thank you so much for coming in today. How are you?
I'm great, Donnie. It's a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Well, we're thrilled to have you. A lot of people have probably heard your name a lot as we've been providing updates in Mad Energy. So maybe you could explain briefly, or, however long you want to talk about, your involvement with Mad Energy from its inception until right now.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Mad Energy really is the outgrowth of some conversations I had with George Wentz, and I'm sure this audience is familiar with Mr. Wentz. I was my law partner with Davillier Law Group, and we'd worked on a number of energy-related projects over the years, and we were discussing ways that we could take that knowledge and some of the contacts that we've made throughout the various energy projects that we've handled over the years and translate that into a way to bring things to market without having to rely on the government or other corporate players to do it. And that is sort of how the whole Mad Energy concept was born. We then brought in some other people that we knew, industry experts like Walt Teeter and Jeff Otting and the guys at Featherwood Capital, and built the team from there. But that was the start of it.
Fantastic. Well, as I understand it, you had a pretty big hand in the actual name of the company. I hear there's a pretty funny story behind that. So maybe you could let them know what that was all about.
I don't recall. George was brainstorming with me, and he was kind of come up with some names, and I didn't like any of them, to be honest. I kept saying, George, that's not really going to work. I don't like that. Let's think of something different. And what are we trying to do? What's our mission? And kind of going back to the concept of, reducing global greenhouse gas emissions and carbon emissions is something we want to achieve, protecting the planet, clean, affordable energy for everyone in the world. Said, we want to make a difference in the lives of people. And so we kind of stuck with make a difference. And then the MAD acronym connotes also the anger that people have about the lack of activity by world leaders in terms of really being serious about undertaking steps that will result in clean, affordable energy for everyone. And so we thought that juxtaposition of make a difference and the anger or mad feelings that people have about the lack of activity was a good combination. And then the most recent iteration of Mad Energy, I think, captures that.
Yeah, well, if any of you were wondering how MAD got its name, there's the man right there, Mr. Daniel Davillier, yeah. What was your reaction when George first told you about this concept of clean, affordable, abundant energy for the entire world?
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's not for that in concept, right? So
point.
Everyone says, we would all love to see that, but no one's really doing anything to make it happen. And that was the frustration. It's rare that attorneys have the opportunity to utilize their skill set and experience to do something that's entrepreneurial like this that really can make a difference in the world and in the lives of many people. So it's very gratifying. The work is hard work, but it's enjoyable, and we've built a great team. The MAD team is wonderful. Sandpoint, Idaho, if you get a chance to visit, come in the summer. It's really beautiful.
Absolutely. Your law firm, the Davillier Law Group, is headquarters is in the city of New Orleans. That town has a lot of special history and a lot of culture, and I know it's a very important place for you. It's definitely had its shares of difficulties, especially in the energy sector over the years. So what do you think a company like Mad Energy can do to help solve the problems in places like New Orleans and maybe prevent those problems from happening in the future?
Yeah, no, really good question. In New Orleans, a lot of people obviously are familiar with the devastation that we suffered in New Orleans from Hurricane Katrina when the entire city basically flooded. And I think global warming and climate change in general poses a unique threat to coastal cities that are prone to natural disasters from hurricanes. You see them proliferating, getting stronger and more numerous as time goes by. If we are successful, or when we're successful with Mad Energy, and we can see a significant reduction in carbon emissions and greenhouse gas emissions around the world, then the long-term benefits of that will be less hurricanes and hopefully less severe hurricanes. And I think to the extent that can help cities like New Orleans, that's wonderful. That's my home. I'm born and raised there. I love the city. It's near and dear to me. My family's there. And for all the other coastal cities around the world that can benefit, this is part of the solution.
That's just a great answer. I love the magnitude of what you just said and how, the things that we're working on here can really change in ways that people never even realize they have the opportunity to change. So,
Right.
Daniel, when you began your law firm, did you ever think that you would also one day be spearheading, in a sense, an energy revolution with some of your closest colleagues in the law firm, career?
Good question. A lot of times people have asked me in my career, I've been practicing law about 26 years now, oh, well, did you always know you were going to do that? And the reality is life just doesn't work like that. You never can anticipate what's going to happen in life. And so what happens in my experience, I think people get opportunities presented to them. You have certain skill sets. The energy projects, like I said, that we worked on before, I represented a company and did a contract for the export of liquid ethane from the United States to China. It was a $26 billion contract, and that was really good experience. But that experience is very relevant to what we're doing now. And so it would be impossible to anticipate that we would have had the opportunity to do exactly what we're doing. But in terms of the mission and what we're attempting to accomplish, it also resonated with me because it was consistent and compatible with my core values. And that's what something George Wentz and I share. And we were looking for ways to do something entrepreneurial that would be like this. I don't think we would have envisioned it as quite as big as it looks like it can be at this point.
Sure.
But, that's also a benefit of having a great team that we've been able to build together. And I think it's been a wonderful team-related effort, and that's what it'll be going forward.
Well, I think I speak for everybody that's watching, along with all the rest of us here at the MAD headquarters. Thank you so much to you and to George, especially for having this vision as two just brilliant minds and coming together and working so hard to really get this thing off the ground and started. And I haven't had an opportunity in person to thank you yet, but I just want to shake your hand and say that very much.
Thank you.
And before we let you go, though, are there any final thoughts or other things you'd like to say to anyone that maybe is being exposed to MAD Energy for the first time in this video? It happens.
I would just encourage them to please take some time to go through the portfolio of projects that we have on tap for MAD Energy and get a feel for the size and scope of these different technologies that we're hoping to bring to market and bring to bear. And you'll see we realistically have an opportunity to change the world. And at a minimum, we will make a difference. Stay MAD Energy. Thank you, guys.
I'm going to shake your hand again. I'm so fired up right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. That was Daniel Davillier. Do not forget to leave a comment, share with friends and family, ring that subscribe bell, and go ahead and smash that like button. We'll see you guys next time on the MAD Evolution Studio channel. MAD is the people's answer. Join one of our upcoming live streams at discovermad.com. Smash that like button, subscribe, share this video, and head on over to mad.energy to invest and join the movement.